during the public forum. This is the moment for the NGOs, academics, the private sector, the media, governments, international organizations, and members of the public in general to come to Geneva to discuss the big issues of trade.
For a lot of civil society, trade is hugely important and hugely frustrating. It's quite hard to make links between what happens in people's everyday life and how trade affects them.
We are an international organization as the World Farm Organization, and what we are promoting is actually on the national level for farmers to get together, either as farmer organization or as cooperatives. If 1,000 of us produce from 1 acre each, then surely we can be able to participate in the trade.
It is important to be able to add value to your products, because that's actually where you can start to bring value back to the farmer. If we look at our country in New Zealand, in log exports, for example, we export a huge number of raw logs. And one of the reasons we do that is because of the trade barriers on processed material. So it's not just the raw material where we need to have free trade, it's actually in the processed material as well.
It is everybody's desire to have something to eat, but does the farmer have a say on how much they should be able to sell that food? No, we don't. And that is where we should be starting from.
Trade is instinctive. It makes people feel they have choices, and it opens up possibilities for them that they don't have otherwise. And I think the important thing for the rules is to emphasize that empowerment by opening up trade policy instead of having it be a conversation at the national level with just businesses and industry, making that more inclusive.
Governments need to start putting the narrative of women within the trade discussion. Because when women are empowered, then the family is empowered, we have better health, we have better nutrition, we have less violence against women. So it's important to remember that women make a contribution not only to the economy, but to a happy family.
The greatest strength of trade is that it's able to lead to positive globalization if it's implemented in a fair, transparent and inclusive manner. The WTO should be able to push the members to come together and agree how they are going to roll out this trade facilitation agreement. For some countries it's quite costly. It might require a lot of additional financial resources.
We consider the function of encourage competition by law should maintain, which require national government utilize the TRIPS flexibilities, facilitating public health to design their law so that they can buy generic medicine and produce by themselves.
I think as the WTO approaches its 20th birthday, one of the things that it really needs to think about is, especially as I've been talking about, how to engage business. And I think what I see is that outreach to business is scattershot, is ad hoc, is at the level of top business leaders who come in for something like a panel on a public forum, and then that's it. So a sustained outreach to the business community, and not just the business community who happens to sit in Europe, I think is really, really important for the WTO in the long run.